What is happening? Welcome to another pitcher video breakdown. My name is Nick Pollock, and today I just want to talk about this guy. This is Zack Wheeler, who is just one of the best pitchers in the majors. And I feel like we talk so much about like Taylor Skubal, we talk about Paul Skeens, we talk about Yoshinobu Yamamoto, all these big names and everything. And it's just like Wheeler is always amazing. And he was amazing yesterday, 7 innings, 200 runs against the Rays. We're going to watch this fifth inning of just him dominating. So let's go. I'll show you what he does. He throws four seamers. That was a bad one. That was 93, and he's not really 93 on that. There is a cutter. Oh my gosh, this cutter is a new thing. And Zack Wheeler, actually, if you look at years of data, he is so absurd against right-handers. He has a ton of extension. He's also really flat in his attack angle. And what that means is that he goes four seamers upstairs a ton, and then he has a sinker inside the zone that goes off of it. And he has one of the greatest, if not the best, O-swing on sinkers in the majors because he goes inside. He's really good at commanding that to right-handers, and every single time they will swing. So he just destroys righties with this. Yes, he has like a sweeper and a slider and all these other little things, but those two pitches are what destroys right-handers. But the thing is, lefties, you can't really do that, right? You have a sinker. So sinkers are not really good against upstanding batters. What Wheeler does this year is he's incorporated two things, a cutter and a splitter more often. That has helped tremendously against left-handers. And this cutter, 91 backdoor free strike, right? It had a 40% plus CSW just yesterday. There's 95 down, which is actually kind of strange. And actually, this one might be a case you see the four-seamer up or the splitter down and away. I'm curious what we get. Four-seamer up 96. Yep, there you go. KC you buy. It's that easy. And like, with Zack Wheeler, you see 96 like that, and you just kind of take for granted the fact that a lot of people throw those kinds of fastballs and they don't get the same whiffs. Yes, it's Travis Jankowski. I get it. But at the same time, there's a reason for it, and it's that extension that makes that 96 look like 98, and it's flat attack angle, which means that the timing needs to be even more precise to hit that upstairs. It's very flat, and it's just there are only so many intersection points. Okay. You have Cannibal McSanchez there, which is high cutter coming down into the zone for a called strike. That is what Cannibal Sanchez and Colin McHugh used to do in their peak seasons, and that's why it's Cannibal McSanchez, and Zack Wheeler's doing it now. That's why he got so many called strikes on it. It's so, so cool. You don't know if that's going to be the cutter coming in or not, and he missed that one. A little bit, that's 96. That's a little scary. You go back there. Oh, that's actually, it looks like he's getting a little bit more of a run to it. Could have been the sinker, but all right, come on. Make the adjustment, Wheeler. You're fine. You know what? And what he does, I love that. You have two pitches with the fastball, and you feel like you're making the adjustment, and you don't. You say, fine, let me get my release point back. You go to a secondary pitch. This is a common thing. This is what I recommend a lot for high schoolers when you're trying to figure out, oh, no, I'm walking too many batters. You got to switch the pitch. You got to have something else to throw. Like if you throw a curveball, that makes you reset and you have a different way of releasing it. Then you're not trying to do the same thing over and over again. Then you have to like kind of scrap the other two pitches with the fastball and then you come back to it, right? So if you're not getting the release point on your fastball, you just go to a secondary cutter, you nail that, and now you go back to the fastball, and hopefully you've reset it. And there it is, right? Oh, that's actually a sinker. He's trying to go front hip, which I kind of love, but he hasn't established that he's willing to go the cutter inside. So that means if he sees something inside, he thinks it's going to have some run back to the plate at this point, right? So it's a little risky doing that. And I hate that camera angle so much. And the curveball, I understand sometimes you've had some success with that curve, but it's not really the pitch. Let's see if we throw a splitter 3-2 here. Backdoor cutter. Oh, man. You guys know this. This is my favorite thing. Oh, I love it. Watch the catcher. Yeah. That's the fist pump. You love it. I mean, that's a good one. That's a good 3-2 pitch. It's coming back over the plate over here. Fouls it off. You just got to go fastball over here and you got him. Let's see what we get. Yep. Got it. Beautiful. Right? Like you eventually finally threw a good fastball. The sinker was same spot, but it's not the four-seamer, so it doesn't stay up as much. That's why Road Verb was able to foul it off, because it was a sinker, not a four-seamer. And that sinker was supposed to be here. The other fastballs were over here. That's it. Just gotta throw that thing. And if you notice, Wheeler's mistakes, I mean, sure, the curveball was over here, but the fastballs are not like bam over here or whatever like this and that, like these are actually kind of abnormal for him. He's very, very precise a lot. Sweeper backdoor is trying to go over here. Fine, you don't really have that. You don't do that again. cutter backdoor when you know you get a fly out, right? I mean, it should be a fly out. Yeah. Like that's it. That's what Zack Wheeler does. I know it seems kind of boring almost for such an elite pitcher, but it's so easy. This is why he goes 7 innings all the time. He throws a ton of strikes. The four seamer is just really hard to hit. That extra cutter this year is just making him more stable throughout starts and just letting the four seamer feast. It's awesome. I love you, Zack Wheeler. You're just like what every pitcher should be. You know, it's he's not even like he doesn't even have a filthy breaking ball. You realize that? Like imagine if Zack Wheeler had, I don't know, even Landon Roop's curveball or Aaron Nola's curveball. Like it's so important to showcase Wheeler and say like all you need is a dominating four seamer and location with it. That's the first thing that you should look for every guy. All you need. It's super hard to have this kind of thing, but that's more important than that filthy whiff pitch. But that's it for today. Make sure you subscribe, guys. We're close to 10K. And let me know who you want me to focus on. I am showcasing guys that you want on this video. So who's next? Let me know in the comments. Until then, my name is Nick Pollock of Pitchers, and get out of here.